Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you the top branding secrets that big photographers don't want you to know. Branding is super important and really helps you stand out and build trust and create lasting connections with your audience. It's not just about your logo and catchy slogan, it's about creating an entire experience that you offer. A memorable brand can increase your client loyalty by up to 50%, which significantly boosts referrals. If you don't know me, my background is in graphic design. I have a degree in graphic design with a specialty in branding. And I worked in the music industry for a little while and such a fun job. But one problem is that uh, bands don't necessarily understand branding, which is fine. It's not their job to, but it becomes a struggle when you're trying to say, hey, you have to stay consistent. And there was one band that we worked with, and every album, they insisted on a new logo for their band. And we're like, no, you can't keep doing that. Like people are going to be confused if this is the same band over and over again because they have to relearn what you look like and your style. And wasn't something we could ever get through to them. That sometimes you just can't do that when you work in that industry, but as photographers, we need to stay consistent, especially because we're small businesses and not as well known as like some of these big bands I was working with. So you need to make sure that you stay consistent so people know like when they see this logo, they absolutely associate it with you. But there's much more to a brand than just a logo and coloring and fonts and things like that. So let's dig into that. So the first thing is you're going to want to make sure you're crafting a compelling brand story. Make sure you're reflecting on your journey as a photographer. What inspired you to start? What challenges did you overcome? How did you impact your clients' lives? So, if you are a boudoir photographer, this is a super easy one for you guys. You can make sure that you're telling stories about how you've changed these people's lives by giving them courage and letting them show who they are and like seeing them in the light that other people see them in, but they might not necessarily see themselves. And just want to make sure that you're like creating a compelling story and you can that can be part of your brand. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to build emotional connections. Identify emotions that you want your brand to evoke. Is it joy, nostalgia, trust, excitement? So analyze your portfolio and highlight images that evoke strong emotions and use these images to convey your brand's emotional appeal. The more you're able to tap into that, the better response you'll get. The next thing you're going to do is leverage consistent visual identity. So, like we talked about before, like typography, logo, colors, things like that, all of that needs to be consistent throughout your brand. You don't want to be rebranding all the time. You want to make sure that stays consistent. You're a small brand. And it's not like you're up there with Lululemon and you see the little logo and that immediately everybody knows what that is. You want it to be identifiable and memorable. So, like, it needs to be in the same colors because people identify these colors with you, things like that. Make sure that it is consistent throughout everything. Plus, it's going to make you look more professional anyway. Next, you're going to establish a unique photography style. Make sure that you're reviewing your portfolio. Make sure you're consistent in your style. You want people to know you for that style and also like your niche. All of that goes hand in hand. So make sure people know you for that and aren't confused about what they're going to get in the end. The next thing you're going to do is personal branding and authenticity. You're going to share your personal story, values, and interests with your audience. You can use Instagram stories and blogs to give behind the scenes into your life and show who you are. I use Instagram stories regularly to give insight into my life and what that looks like. Everybody who books with us knows my daughter's name and my dog's names and my husband's name and that I'm from Michigan. I love football. I'm a big sports person. I was a twirler for 20 years. Everybody knows that because they see that in my stories. Even if I don't know that much about them, they know that about me. And that's important because people are buying the person behind the brand, not just the brand. especially when it comes to small businesses and when it comes to vulnerable experiences like having your photo taken. It's not the most exciting experience in the world for some people, and but if they can feel like they can connect with you, that's going to sell them. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to build a community around your brand. Foster a community that encourages your clients and they make sure that they feel welcome. You can create Facebook groups for your clients, things like that, so they can stay in touch. A lot of my brides know each other because they've been in Facebook groups and have gotten to know each other and have sent different things to each other that they've needed for their weddings, or like maybe one got married last year and another one's getting married this year, and so they'll send something. However, you can like foster that relationship with your clients and foster that sense of community. You want that Facebook group to be a place where people want to hang out. I hope this helps you guys when it comes to figuring out your brand and how it can impact your company and your business. It's really important that you're fostering a steady brand and a community around that. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.